showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on last season's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Trojans will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Gamecocks offense will have the football first here. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity.
Here he goes. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Gives it to the back. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they...
Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And there's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The pocket breaking down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Trojans offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top cornerbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense is stopped for no gain. The defense and the crowd fired up tonight.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. Mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running out of time in the pocket. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Hey, they hit this for the 1st down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. But to avoid another punt here in the 2nd drive, they got to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught by the receiver.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, South Carolina. A huge special teams score. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's second down. A play action, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. That's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Wants to throw it. Caught quickly.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion makes it second down. Looking to chuck it again. Trying to get the throw off. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Try and muscle for the first down.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. The Trojans trying to cash in here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. He goes out of bounds, but not before reaching the 49. Line. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We've got a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff again. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball back at the 6 for a 2nd and goal after that loss. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 3rd down play for this offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. 2nd down after that completion. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, make some adjustments. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Inside the 10. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
24, USC, 10.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. QB in the clear now. Touchdown, South Carolina. They were not going to catch him that time.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes off in a bootleg. Receiver makes the catch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the pass is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Trojans will have to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Trying to create here on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And they get to completion. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, USC. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school quarterback. I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
South Carolina, 31. USC, 17.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half. We'll talk strategy here. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They convert the PATs, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot. And the Gamecocks will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
He's running out of time here. Catch made on the left side. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good.
And the lead remains at 21 after the miss. The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Not enough on that one. It ball's incomplete. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Foster.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Out of the gun now on third down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the Trojans with first and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the handoff. A change of direction. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And now the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Fights through the tackler. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Oh, it's a double pass. Makes a quick grab. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 17.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back in motion now. And is intercepted. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, South Carolina. A crucial pick 6.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
59. USC 17.
Returner looking to create better field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He'll hand it off. He moves the ball out to the 15.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense comes up on 1st down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on 3rd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. With the catch, it's Foster. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Trojans will line up here on 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
59, USC.
Bringing it out, it's Carter. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looks to the left, pass caught. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. Caught. Completion. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And so far, we've been treated to a duel of big play wide receivers. These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. Here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
USC 24.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Oh, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Tucker. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Trojans pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw again. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Offense operating from the pistol. Ball handed off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty...
Just trucks through the defender. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
First down, looking for more now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 24.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense come all over him that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Well, they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. Handoff running right. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play.
Breaks free with room to run. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
USC 24.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 2nd and long, backed up at the 7-yard line. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. The receiver makes the catch.
Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. QB decides to keep it here, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Pressure is coming. Caught in the flat by the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
8th play of the drive coming up. Fought a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Movement here from the tight end. Grinding away with a running game. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a...
Now here he goes. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They'll test the right side here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Trade-off is stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. He's past the marker and still going. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And the completion made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught, 2nd down now. He's looking to throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He could go. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. It's 3rd down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Just runs through him, runs right through the defender. Goes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the defense will spend their 2nd time out here to make some adjustments. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll run it to the left. Breaks an open space. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. And the Gamecocks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. He'll be taken down, but he does have the first down yardage. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Looking for 6. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This was a case